think it's the season for baked pastas. I'm making a baked pasta with broccoli rabe and sausage. It's gonna be good. Start off by sauteing your aromatics, as we so often do. Today it's 1 large onion. Saute in some olive oil with 3 sprigs of thyme, some salt and pepper. And today you want to get your onion just a little bit golden. So I'm going to saute it for a little longer than I normally do. Usually I'd say till translucent, about 3 to 5 minutes. Today, a little longer, maybe 8 to 10. Get it a little bit golden. Give it a little stir. Get it started off, releasing some of its liquid. And then you can prepare your broccoli rabe. Oh, actually, while I'm doing my broccoli rabe, I'm going to get my pasta starting to cook. As with all baked pastas, you want to cook your pasta a little bit less than the package directions so that it continues cooking in the oven. So these shells, cook them about 4 minutes less than the package says to cook them. They're all slightly different, so just read the package. Give that a stir and then get your broccoli rabe prepping. So over here I have a bunch of broccoli rabe. Do you guys use broccoli rabe often? I adore it, but it's a little bit more bitter than regular broccoli, so if you're not used to it, you might be like, what's going on there? Well, that's what the deal is. And the fattiness and the sort of sweetness of the sausage is a great mix with broccoli rabe, which is why it's often paired together. Cut it into pieces, I would say like 1.5 inches, and this is gonna go into the pasta cooking water with it, just to blanch it just a tiny bit before it goes into your baking dish. So cut that up a little bit. Put this into a bowl for easy transportation. And now here I have 1 can of whole peeled tomatoes and juice, and I want to cut them up a little bit. You can pulse them in a food processor if you want to. You probably should do this on a carving board with one of those little channels to catch the juices, because the tomato juice is about to go spilling onto the floor. But hey, I like to live life on the edge. Okay, back over here. The broccoli rabe goes into the pasta water for about 15 seconds, not very long. And this is kind of a big bunch. Want to make sure everything fits into a 2-quart baking dish. So stir it around when it gets bright green. I think these onions actually look like they're starting to get golden brown, so the garlic can go in, a couple cloves of minced garlic. Give it a stir. Let it get fragrant, and then you add your sausage. This is 3/4 pound of sausage. You can use spicy, which is really great, which is what this is, or sweet Italian sausage, your preference. And you want to just break it up. Now you can get the stuff that's in the casings and remove it from the casings, but a lot of places sell sausage that's already out of the casings for things like this. My water came back to a boil, so now I'm going to drain the pasta and the broccoli rabe while this cooks. And then just set it aside for a few minutes. You want the sausage to pretty much cook through and get a little bit golden brown. Shouldn't take too long, like 5 to 8 minutes maybe. It's a little bit unusual, but I'm gonna thicken this sauce just a little bit with a tablespoon of flour. So sprinkle that over the sausage. Give it a stir. It adds a nice silkiness, which is a little unusual in tomato sauce. Make sure you're using a pan that's big enough. If you don't have a straight-sided skillet like this, you can do it in a small stock pot. Just want to make sure it'll hold all of your ingredients. Give this a taste. Make sure, see if it needs seasoning. A little bit salt, pepper, S&P. And then you toss everything together. Let's see if they fit in this pan. It was 8 ounces of pasta. I think it's gonna, but I could be very, very wrong. I like to live life on the edge. Whoa. You want everything to be combined, and then you can transfer it to a baking dish. Or if you wanted to, and your pan is oven proof, you can bake it right in this pan. Just because it's pretty, I'm gonna put it into a 2-quart baking dish. You know what else you could do? You could do all of this part in the morning and then pop it in the oven and heat it through at night. So you've got something delicious. I like to add some mozzarella cheese to make it extra yummy. So tear some mozzarella over the top. This is fresh mozzarella, but if you can't get fresh mozzarella, just use regular. It's totally fine, and actually I find that it melts better than fresh mozzarella. One more thing, some Parmesan cheese. Sprinkle that over the top, a 1/4 cup, and then bake it at 400 degrees until it's golden brown and bubbling. That'll take about 15-20 minutes. Ta-da! It's bubbling. Holy camoly. Look at that. How long will it go? Your answer is as high as you want to go. Gotta have joy. Joy about your food. One more for good measure. A more comforting meal I don't think you'll ever find. You're gonna really love this one. Give it a try.